Okay, so how is RBI done in ALS Malaybalay City? And to give us the scenario and the experience that they have, please help me welcome an ALS mobile teacher from DepEd Division of Malaybalay City, one of their program hosts. We have Ma'am Valyn Rose Q. Cabanieles.
Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, I would like to extend my warmest greetings to our Regional Director, Dr. Arturo B. Bayocot, with all the DepEd officials of Region 10. I would also like to extend my gratitude to the support of our Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Victoria Vigazo, together with our Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Sanaray F. Amit, to our Education Program Supervisor in ALS, Division of Malaybalay City, Ms. Hasmin J. Adriatico, with the 2 Education Program Specialists, Ms. Gretchen V. Catani and Ms. Ethel Jane Biligando, to our ALS implementers of the entire region, together with our ALS Regional Focal Person, Dr. Ray Butch Mahinay. Good afternoon, everyone. And it is my great honor and joy to be given this wonderful opportunity to share the Malaybalay experience in the implementation of the radio-based instruction. So I am Ms. Valyn Rose Cabanieles, ALS mobile teacher from Division of Malaybalay City, and at the same time, a program host of ALS RBI DXBU. So this afternoon, I will be sharing to you the best practices of the Division of Malaybalay City in the implementation of the radio-based instruction. And I will also share some of my personal experiences as one of the ALS RBI program hosts. Best practices in the implementation of RBI. First, we establish partnership with stakeholders to expand radio-based instruction program. We have 2 partner stations in the implementation of RBI. First is the Love Radio Q106.3. LGU funded the annual airing fee. Then this is the longest running RBI program in Region 10. And this sponsors recording of running plugs, merchandising spots for the program. So the partnership between LGU Malaybalay, ALS RBI with Lab Radio started in the year 2008 to 2009, where ALS then was still under the Bureau of Alternative Learning Sytem. So these were sustained for more than a decade now. The RBI has given its regular time slot in Lab Radio every Saturday, 3 o'clock to 3:45 p.m. Next slide. The second partner station to expand RBI program is the Bukidnon State University, specifically the College of Social Development and Technology with the XBU 104.5. It is an educational and community-based FM radio station in Malaybalay. So they facilitate the development of teachers' RBI session guides, learners' worksheets, and contextualize 40 RBI episodes with the ALS teachers as the writers and participants of the radio play. As what Dr. Valdez shared just this morning, that with the collaboration of the BUCSO faculty and ComDev students, BUCSO or the XBU came up with this contextualized ALS RBI episodes, and they sponsored the annual airing fee. So the partnership of DepEd, LGU Malaybalay, and the XBU started in the year 2011. So the airing of RBI in the XBU is scheduled every Tuesday and Thursday, 3 p.m. to 3:45 p.m. and provided us with a replay every Saturday at the same time, 3 o'clock p.m. Next slide. So as you can see in the picture, there is a coordinating meeting with BUCSO CSDT Extension Leader, with Ms. Gemaline P. Paulican, with the Dean of School of Education, Dr. Mercedita Villamayor, and with the ALS holder of Division of Malaybalay City. And it really shows that it is important to collaborate with stakeholders if we want to achieve quality delivery of services to our learners. Next. So the picture shows that the MOA signing for the extended partnership of RBI project between the head of agencies. Now you can see our schools division superintendent way back in 2017, Edalberto L. Oplinaria, with the Buksu president, Dr. Oscar B. Cabanieles. No? This was during the Buksu Extension Week last September 11, 2017. So we can really see the full support of the head agencies in the RBI programs and projects in Malaybalay. Next. So another best practices of Malaybalay, interactive RBI episodes. Why is it interactive? There is a live hosting of RBI broadcasts by ALS mobile teachers and education program specialists, and I am happy to be one of that program host. No? What are the roles of the RBI program host? First, we give introduction of the RBI episodes. No? In the introduction, the program host will greet the listeners, give instructions, and introduce the title of the episode to be aired. And next is they facilitate the sharing of learning gains and insights of the learners during the broadcast. This is after we listen to the first round of the recorded episode. In this part, the program host will entertain and read the text messages received from the listeners, usually receive greetings or informing us that they're tuning in the DXBU RBI episodes. Then text messages about the insights gained by the listeners. Then after this part, there will be a replay of the RBI episode so that the ELS implementers in the field can facilitate the RBI sessions and the learners can have enough time to answer their worksheets. Another role of the program host is to wrap up the episode and invite the listeners to tune in for the next episode. This time, the program host will share insights and what are the important points prepared based from the research about the topic. Furthermore, the program host acknowledges the listeners and messages received and give the generalization. So finally, the extra will be given, which includes short acknowledgements, announcement for the next episode, and the concluding statements of the program host. Next. It is interactive episodes because there is a participation of learners during the live airing of episodes. Learners share the insights gained from the RBI lesson via text message or call. So we might think that RBI is one-way process from the station to learners only. But we made sure that it is a two-way communication because in ALS, we would like to highlight participation or interaction such that there is feedback coming from the learners. So the program host reads the question on air, then the learners will participate through texting. It gives a certain level of excitement for the learners if their names and their responses are read on air. We also have plans to give little incentives to our learners in the form of free cell phone load if they got the answer right, if they are able to respond the fastest. So in general, RBI gives our learners the unique experience to learn remotely. Next. Another best practices of Malaybalay is the canned episodes. So in canned episodes, there are recorded RBI episodes are stored in CDs or DVD to be played in areas which cannot be reached by radio frequencies. RBI episodes are saved in portable storage devices, which can be played over the mobile phones, laptops, portable speakers, and other gadgets. So there is limit in signal strength, so it cannot reach far-flung areas. So we have to do is we play canned episodes right in the community learning centers. This will develop the listening skills of the learners, and this RBI simulation can enhance their imagination because each episode is packed with comical, dynamic, and practical approaches. So our canned episodes are maximized not only in radio stations, but also in hard-to-reach CLCs. Next. So we also have radio plugging of ALS success stories. ALS graduates shared testimonies to encourage potential learners to enroll in ALS. Listening to a successful ALS passers can provide inspiration to our current learners. RBI gives platforms for ALS passers to share their experiences of not giving up in their education. And this models hope and motivation. So they are living testimony that ALS are not slipping in our division. Next, live guesting of program holders. Our program holders, like our education program supervisor, our EPSAs, take advantage of radio broadcasting as we venue to do ADSUCMO or advocacy and social mobilization. With this, we maximize broadcast media to reach out more potential learners during the community mapping or learners. So as you can see in the picture, this was taken last June 19, 2020 at Love Radio. This was to finalize and record the radio plug for ALS Enrollment 2020 with DJ Lola and Miss Florence Mainupas and their station manager, Mr. Armando Binabaye. Just this week, the radio plug on ALS remote enrollment can be heard every day between 7:10 to 7:20 in the morning and 6:10 to 6:20 in the evening in DXIQ FM 106.3 Love Radio. Next. So another best practices, ALS implementers full participation on RBI program implementation. So teachers are provided with RBI learning resources such as session guides. Prepare the learners and activity worksheets for the RBI session to be compiled in the portfolio. Facilitate the ALS RBI live and canned session, and they assess and evaluate learners. So both ALS learners and teachers are guided in RBI. We have learning resources, session guides for the teachers, and worksheets for the learners and youth. So we are thankful for our stakeholders that there is our learning resources. Next. So you can see each learning strand has RBI episodes. So admittedly, we anchored this episode on the previous ALS curriculum. However, all of these modules are still relevant to the ALS 2.0 K-12 curriculum. So up to these days, we'll utilize these RBI episodes. It is not noteworthy to mention that not all learning competencies can be relayed with RBI. For example, most math competencies are difficult with RBI. So choosing appropriate competencies for RBI is very important. Next. So ALS RBI in DXDU has 40 RBI episodes. So from Learning Strand 1, Communication Skills, we have 7 episodes available. In Learning Strand 2, Problem Solving and Critical Thinking, we have 16 episodes available. Learning Strand 3, Sustainable Use of Resources and Productivity, we only have 3 episodes. And Learning Strand 4, Development of Self and Sense of Community, 14 episodes, with a total of 40 episodes. Next. So these are sample session guides and workbook of radio-based instruction use of the Alternative Learning Sytem Malaybalay. So these materials were carefully chosen, edited, and validated by experts in Bukidnon State University. So we are assured of the quality of the materials that we are sharing with our learners. So the ALS Malaybalay are really thankful to all the stakeholders like Bukidnon State